David Halpern here from BioSmarts, the workshop company, with your fresh from the field insight. I had conversations this week with salespeople from Synovian, Lilly, Sage, Ironwood, and Sanofi. And the question I posed was, how do you deal with the price objection? The response from the Lilly rep was so compelling that I'm going to spend the rest of this video focused just on what she said. First, I need to set the scene for you. When this Lilly rep hears a customer moan about price, imagine yourself witnessing the transformation of a mild-mannered drug rep into a version of the Incredible Hulk. After climbing up onto her soapbox, she expresses her views by educating the customer on the realities of drug development in a way that the customer is not likely to soon forget. She says, and I quote, "You like the price of generics? Fine. You keep using the generic because you think it is the responsible thing to do. But don't say anything to me in 5 or 10 years from now when your toolbox of drugs has withered away because, according to your calculus, it makes sense for drug companies to spend $800 million plus to bring a drug to market that a doctor won't use or will use as a third-line option. The math just doesn't work. And the result will be that doctors will no longer have the choice between a new and improved drug and a generic because manufacturers will stop doing research in your area of expertise, like we see happening with antibiotics. You know the drug companies cannot continue to invest in early-stage drugs for future patients if doctors choose not to use new drugs that are most appropriate for a given patient." Wow! This representative told me that after delivering her impassioned pitch, she just lets her words sink in until the customer breaks the silence. From here, she proceeds with the sales call by saying, "I don't know about you, but I don't think it's such a bad thing that the life-saving pharmaceutical industry is more profitable than the death-peddling tobacco industry. But I digress. Let's refocus our conversation on why my drug makes sense for the right patient." Okay, clearly there are a number of teachable moments from this Lilly rep's approach. What I find most striking is the close association between the confidence, conviction, and passion with which the message is delivered and the impact with which the message is received. And for you commercial leaders out there, you should know that this kind of confident message delivery is not a skill that must be innate, but rather is a skill that can be developed and trained. I'm David Halpern from BioSmarts, the only life sciences training company that specializes exclusively in workshops, and this has been your Fresh from the Field Insight for the week. See you next time with more food for thought.